So on our previous demo, I showed you the different levels of funding, and we started from the bottom where the funding and cost was allocated and approved from the demand and project level. So in the platform, you can basically do it in different levels. It can be in a project level, demand level, which is from the bottom, and it can be on the program, portfolio, and the hierarchy that I'm talking about is quite generic, but supports different types of structures in terms of funding. And I will show you that as I walk you through on this demo. And now we are starting again from a demand. So where there is an asking of funding. And this is where you will see all the demand in a single page. So these are all the records, and you will see the different stages and status of this column. And on this demo, I will move forward, which is an approved demand, where it has gone through an assessment already, and now it is requesting for budget because it has met the different criterias. And as we move to this record, you will see that we have requested for a specific budget, and this is capital expense and no OPEX basically allocated here. And as we move to the right, you will see that once this is populated, the budget has been approved already and allocated to this specific demand. And like from my previous demo, so once this is populated, the budget has been approved. But previously, we have shown you that it has been done through the demand level or project level. And before I show you that, I will scroll you down what's the contents of this cost plan. So the cost here is basically associated to uh, labor capex, and it is coming from this resource plan. And as you build the resource plan, automatically it will roll up as a cost. So all the type of cost will be associated here to the cost plan. And you could add more details per row on this cost plan. Now, this cost plan is basically aligned to the requested cost or budget for this specific initiative. Now, as we move forward, and I will show you how this budget approval has been created. I will move forward with the portfolio manager. So on the right, you will see now a different persona. So this persona is Megan, who is a portfolio manager. And under Megan, he has two portfolios. And eventually on the top left, we have installed the investment funding. So not all clients, depending on their maturity model, is using the funding features of ServiceNow. So this is a separate install on top of PPM. And as you go to under the investment funding module, you will see under my funds what is she funding, and she has two portfolios at the moment. And let us focus on the sales portfolio. And you will see here that there is budget allocated and same as the portfolio HR. And as we drill down to the sales portfolio, you will notice three tabs, right? So you start here from the far right, where basically you create a request of funds, right? So because we have approved the funds from the top level, so I'll show you how. So eventually you will start with funds not yet being received and funds not yet being allocated. But on this level, you can create a request. And as you add the new resource, you will have access to all programs, projects, and in this example is demands. So this is a structure of criterias which has already been assessed, and it has met the assessment criteria. That's why it shows here. So as we go to the demand, it will show all the demand, which will basically has passed your criteria. So depending on the type of demand, then you can choose a demand and add the selected demand to your request record. And as you do that, it will populate and create a row here. And you will see that from our previous tab that a demand has been requested using corporate credit card program. And as you add that source, the data of CapEx will be populated here. And you see eventually it's read only. And as you add the source, so it provides data integrity from the demand request of budget. And as you come here, you are now creating a request to the funder to fund this specific demand. To make it simple, we made this record a single entity so you can basically see the association of the funds received and the total fund allocated. Now, as I go from right to left, and this is where you will see the allocation of funds, right? So as the portfolio manager, which is Megan, receive a funding from the top, now you can basically write the new fund received. And as she received the funds earlier, then it can move further to the total funded once you choose a row and fund the specific demand based on the funds available. So you have a request, you have funds for the portfolio, and the total allocated funds. So if you have, let's say, 50 million funds received for this portfolio budget, then as you allocate the budget, then you will have a variance between the funds received and the total fund allocated. And I'd like you to take notice on the far right that it is basically looking in this type of hierarchy. So you have the sales portfolio, and under the sales portfolio, you have a single demand basically allocated on this investment portal. Now, as we go back to the list view, you will see to the far left that we are filtering out specific to a fiscal year and also quarter. And as you apply these filters, then you will have the correct view tied to a fiscal year or budget basically over time, as mentioned on my first video. And as I go back to the details, it provides you a record on the membership of the portfolio on how it is structured. Since ServiceNow can basically create any type of portfolio, it can be a business unit, a product, and so on. So you can basically change this lens, change the hierarchy, depending on how you are structuring your investment model. So ServiceNow supports any type of lens that gives you that flexibility in terms of your investments and your funding. And before we move forward in the view of Christine, who is the Director of Finance in this perspective, I'd like to show you what's happening behind the scenes. As Megan has basically created the request of funds, it has created a record. So the ServiceNow blueprint creates a flow out of the box that you can follow as a discipline. And this is the fund request record. And as we drill down to the specific CapEx, you will see here that it is basically tied to a budget or funds, the fiscal period, the fund requester, and also the workflow. So from here, you can basically submit or either withdraw a fund. Now, as we move forward that on this record of fund request, we are now moving to Christina, who is the financial director, who will be funding this investment request. And now Christina, as the director of finance, she's still using the same module on the left, which is the investment funding module. And as she drill down to the funding, Christina represents a top level financer. And as she drilled down to one of her funded portfolios, as Christina has received a notification, you can now add the funding request to the portfolio associated earlier. And as you saw from the previous tab, as she added that portfolio, then Christina will have the visibility of the portfolio to be funded. So in this view, you're seeing the funds received, the total allocated over a fiscal period. And as we go to the details tab, I'd like you to take notice that as a funder, she has the ability to add funds associated to a fiscal period. And as we have added the funding on this first column, which is 75,000 US dollars, on this specific fiscal year, then it enables Christina to allocate a new fund on this column. And as she allocates, she can now fund the specific portfolio, and it will be moving to this column, which is total funded. And as we move to the right, I'd like you to take notice of the structure. So in Christina's view, she holds all the investments, and underneath, she's looking at all the portfolios that she is basically investing to. So in summary, as we go back to the budget request from the demand, it rolls up to a specific portfolio, which is the sales portfolio. Then the portfolio will receive funds from Christina, who is the finance director. Then the portfolio will have the ability to allocate funds inside the demand. So in this specific governance structure that we have showed you, so we have showed you three layers where we have the demand and project layer, the portfolio layer, and also the top level investor, which is Christina. And as Christina allocated funds to the portfolio, who is Megan, then Megan had the financial capability to choose and prioritize a demand and approve budget to the requested initiative.